Hi, welcome back to Outer Wilds, in which we will run to Rybeck and the Hanging City before I get distracted. Up. And up, and up. By that glowing blue light that I could chase after, but no! Focusing. And the Hourglass Twins. No! Focusing. And that's the Owl Rock. There you are. Alright, this time a more direct route to Rybeck. We'll just go down from that village. I don't know if there's a faster way to get to Rybeck's spot, but I think that's it. And that spot's also close to the Hanging City, so that'll be great. And the equator has the village. Alright, we definitely got that escape beacon. Hello. Oh, and here too. Alright. I am getting distracted, but look, there's this wall here. Let's go read that real quick. Oh. And get the signal. Keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. Tower shard. Plume, Felix, and I have determined this atypical shard of rock is the reason objects in this grove are behaving in a quantum manner. Of note, a unique signal is coming from this shard. Curiously, our friend the Wandering Moon sounds the same. The only other object we've observed displaying this quantum behavior is the Wandering Moon. I imagine the moon's behavior and this grove's are related. In her note from earlier, Felix mentions this strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere in Brittle Hollow. What if it isn't originally from this planet? Hypothesis. This quantum shard is from the wandering quantum moon. Perhaps it's even a small piece of the moon itself. I've also heard the same signal this shard produces calling out from Giant's Deep, Timber Hearth, and the Hourglass Twins. Suppose there are other shards like this one? Yes. Although I still have not heard the... Oh, maybe the moon does have a signal. Very cool. Alright, alright. Oh, and there's a wall on the top of this tower. The trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about freely. The entire plant roots and all. This is not normal, even for this alien planet. And I never see them move. Is that even possible? If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant, or my brain must be. Or aberrant, or my brain must be. Plume is right. The trees do move. I confess I didn't notice until I read his notes. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There is other matter in this area, such as that unusual shard of rock, moving in this same eerie way. That rock is unusual for another reason, too. It possesses color and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. Or never seen too, Thatch. It possesses color and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. Hypothesis. This rock shard presence is significant, and we should study it. Could it be what is causing the other objects to also move about this area? Really? Yeah, for sure. For sure. And... oh, one more. Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, descend the steps to the entrance below. The knowledge held within will help you on your journey. Yeah, you say descend the steps, and then you say ascend the steps. Maybe this is a quick way to ride back. Oh, yes. Entrance to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. The Southern Observatory. Where's that going? Let's go up first. Okay, up is the ceiling. Alright, let's go. Watch this just send me straight into the black hole. Okay, cool. Oh, we're at the bottom of the stairs now. So this is where you say ascend to the stairs. Above you stands the cloud of quantum knowledge. Ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge. Yeah. You're all about going down the stairs, then up the stairs. Okay. Can you take me to Ryback, please? You. Go. We'll go left. I wonder how they coordinated who gets to use the gravity gate things. Like, what if somebody was on it at the same time somebody flipped the switch to try to go? Maybe there's some kind of like automated switch system. Alright, Ryback. Got your signal. Sorry about that. You launched. We talked to you already. Let's see. Hanging City? Yep. Should have said I was in a hurry. Oh, I found the Nomai escape pod on Brittle Hollow. Wow, so then the Nomai probably came here from somewhere outside the solar system. And they must have been in trouble when they launched their escape pod, but what kind of trouble? And where did the escape pod launch from? I'm so curious. This is an amazing discovery. I hope we can find out more about how and why the Nomai arrived here. I learned something. I saw the old settlement. Isn't it amazing? Hard to believe the settlement is still standing, but there it is. Really makes you appreciate living somewhere like Timber Hearth, you know, somewhere that isn't being constantly bombarded with meteors and rocks and stuff. And I learned something else. Found Nomai writing about a quantum pilgrimage. A pilgrimage to the quantum moon? The Nomai mentioned the quantum moon in a lot of their writing. So it was clearly special to them, and special enough to make a trip there by themselves. It sounds like a coming-of-age ritual, like how hatchlings stay hatchlings until their stomachs are strong enough to drink sap wine. Maybe once the Nomai journeyed to the quantum moon, they were considered an adult? Maybe. Maybe. A Ryback Fire Marshmallow. One moment. Delicious. Refuel. Got oxygen. Okay. The Hanging City is close by. I went in a circle. Oh, we go up, I think. Come on. Hey, these crystals have a wider field than I usually assume. And bridge. Almost there. That's quite a bridge. Alright. Hanging City. Number right. Okay. Here's the Squigglies. Black Hole Forge District. Related to the Squigglies. Shrine District, or level 3. Number 2 is Meltwater District, and level 1, School District. So what level am I on? I must be on level 2. Which is the School District. Meltwater District. Alright. I can remember that. So, bridge comes in on level 2, we'll explore level 2. Shiny. Stairs go down. Oh, I thought, like, that's not open, right? Oh, yeah, the black hole. Okay, another. Oh, dead tree. Oh, sad music. Melancholy music, I guess. Oh, yeah, that's the Black Hole Forge. Wait, I thought Black Hole Forge was way down at the level. Now it's... Hold on. Now it's up. Reversed. Maybe. Up means down. Down means up. Is up going towards the black hole, I guess. What it does in the black hole. We'll switch it. There. So it was left down in the black hole position. Now it's moving up. Oh, jeez. Ah, where was the guardrail? We can make it back around, I think. Ah, okay, don't hit that. Hit that. And bang. Hey, Ryback, I'm back. You would love it. Okay, and back up. Up, 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 and over. Hopefully the bridge is still intact. Seems to be. Should have gotten more fuel while I was there. That's okay. So, Nomai and guardrails. Not so much of a thing. Yeah, no guardrails. Come on. Alright, so we're in the Meltwater... That's handy. Meltwater District has lots of writing. There must be another one. Alright, what do we got? The Ashtwin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? You gonna answer that? Huh. Solution 2. We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. This is the safest path for our clan. Is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. Is it though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. Was Poke also the one that very much wanted to make a model? The greatest challenge here, I think, is that we don't have the design for such a powerful core or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Poke was apprenticed to Anona, who had created the original design. The original design of the vessel's core? So not the crafters, but the design? Okay. And our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona explained many of his designs to me. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true. However, it's knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. The vessel's stuck in Dark Bramble. That's fair. That is not trivial to explore if you're not in a time loop. And even in a time loop, it's not trivial. So is there a solution 1? Hello? Oh, goodness. Sitting at their lovely table with their bento box. Wow, does this go up another level? Sure looks like it. Whoa. Alright, we can see where that goes in a minute. But first, let's see what this says about a solution. Aww. Okay. It's their warp course symbol. Fell from somewhere. Solution 1. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. The vessel's warp core is broken at best. Recall those present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. There is no guaranteed reward for this risk. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we are able to transport it back here. This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Plume, my father, said a good many Nomai perished there. My mentor, Coleus, and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. What Melloray and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play in Fossil Fish Cave when we were children. Aw. Okay. Elevator up. Come on. Jeez. Oh. Exploring this planet's always got a sense of urgency because the constantly falling pieces of the planet. So if I go up here, I'm going to be stuck. Well, oh, no, I'm not. Still going. We're up a lot, but this still seems very much to be the Meltwater District, at least by appearance. It must be melting from somewhere. What is this? The steps go up into the ice? Oh my goodness. Oh, looks like a ramp. Oh, snap. Oh, yeah. The quick way to the Hanging City. Where are we? Close to the pole. Alright, alright. So our next exploration in the Hanging City can just jumpstart there. So this is what we saw flying around. Goodness. Brittle Hollow on my first fly around of relearning these things. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis. Could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face. I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend, Hollow's lantern? This moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend Hollow's lantern for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It appears to travel as it likes. Imagine if there were 2 volcanic moons. Then I imagine there'd be none of us left. Hypothesis. There can exist too much lava. I would strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. Yes. Oh, things are falling to pieces. Oh, while we're up here, let's run out of fuel. And check out this building. Oh, look. It's another one of the warpy stations. You are also an out point, I think. Let's see. The Hanging City, 50 meters below. Oh, no. I mean, maybe. But not any way we could go. To our friends on Brittle Hollow, I just warped here from the White Hole Station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked. We've successfully recreated warp travel. Oh wait, this is probably first. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. I don't know how close it is to Anona's original design, but as long as what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do it. Cassava, I hope you're reading this. Ah. Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen these readings? If they are accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to the White Hole Station. If you en route meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Cassava. What are we not telling Cassava? That there's a problem with the readings. I guess Cassava did not write, so maybe Cassava's not reading this. I should get to the Whitehall Station. I think what they're talking about is the, projection stone. Another one. There must be a projection stone somewhere around here. Is the slight variance in time like you arrive earlier than you left on normal quantum teleporty thingy? But the difference is very small unless you send in a lot of power. Not seeing a projection stone. Oh man, a projection stone to put in. But it must be one around here somewhere. If there is, I don't know where it is. Okay, we're gonna need some oxygen. The ship is that way. Where did we leave the ship? Outside the quantum tower on the surface? Oh. Dang it. Let's do this then. No, wait. We don't have... Well, okay, fine. Oh, no. Come on. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. With just oxygen... I should have thought this through a little better. Can we make it... Is that the station? Okay. We're moving at 16 meters per second. Less than 3 minutes of oxygen. Yeah, I think we can get there. There's oxygen in the Whitehall station. If we can land on that, yikes, gravity walkway. Oh, jeez. There's the entrance. Oh, no, come on. Hold your breath, buddy. Can't hold your breath for very long, I guess. Unless you're holding your breath already. Okay. Well, we found the quick way back into the Hanging City, so that's good. And that I need to go back to the Whitehall station. We'll do that. That'll be our first quantum teleporting. Because the planets all have another... Oh, yeah. Dying of asphyxiation was not fun, right? The planets all have a teleport out. I think it's the Ember Twins that have the teleport sources. I don't remember why they built them there, or if that's explained. Why wouldn't you build a teleport out and a teleport in on each planet? You could just jump around. Okay, Brittle Hollow. You are in a direction. Okay, fine. There. Build up a little speed. It's pretty good. Yeah, we'll just go down here where the first city was. Maybe that gravity walkway in the ceiling is not collapsed yet, but we can use it. Follow the steps of the Nomai of the past. Let's try to hit the rock, not the crumbling walkways. Okay. It's so dark. we read this already. Why wasn't it not lit up? Yeah, there we go. Whoa, it's going all that way. Okay, 100% is pretty good. Oh, dang, it's so dark. I think I explored all this area. Double check. Dang it. Is the hardest part of this tragedy not knowing who we may have lost? Or will the hardest part come later when we learn? Be well, Aunt Mallory. Oh, man. No, my had some trauma. Alright, I must not have explored all this because I did not find that message last time. Tree up here. Hello. Whoa. Well, there goes part of the path. My brother wasn't in escape pod 1 with us. Was he in pod 2 or pod 3? Was he able to board an escape pod at all? Ah, yeah, I did read that one. I can't understand. Why did the vessel crash in that place? Was the vessel unwell in some way? No. Anona and I checked before the warp, and the warp core navigation systems were both well. We warped to follow that curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3. Oh, I found these murals, but it was at the end of the solar system. I guess I didn't find that writing. We've learned from Dark Bramble that it can warp signals. So maybe they were following the signal, but they were hitting an echo of Dark Bramble. The pain of your absence is sharp and haunting, and I would give anything not to know it. Anything but never knowing you at all, which would be worse. I can only hope you are safe. Keep wherever you are. Oh, that's not a name that I think we've run into. So that's pretty sad. Poor Plume. This place is crumbling and a maze. Can I want to keep exploring. Too late. Well, we can make it to the station. Okay. It spoke again. Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body. In this case, Brittle Hollow. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happen when the astral body is directly overhead. You must be standing on the warped platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. Yeah, there we go. We're rotating slowly. It's a one-way trip. Oh, Ember Twin projection stone. Nice. Ah, speed up the rotation. Oh, reverse it and speed it up. Oh, okay. We will take this projection stone with us. So in a second, we should see Brittle Hollow. In a couple seconds. A little more seconds. Oh God. I thought we weren't going to work. And then we did. Alright, now the whole output is active. Departure time 471-54507. Arrival time 471-54506. Return warp status charged. Step onto warp receiver platform to activate return warp. Oh, wait, they go both ways? Oh, okay, that's why they... Oh, golly. So while we're in alignment, the warp station goes in either direction. That's interesting. So that's why they didn't build a destination and receiver. But why are all the towers on Ember Twin? Maybe we'll find that out again. Oh, that is a surprise. Yep, you're charged again. 514-11107 and arrival time a little bit before. Aw. Feldspar's spare jetpack fuel. It's annoying to schlep across the planet to the ship if I can't use my jetpack, so I'm leaving this here. I checked with my little scout. I do too use it, Hornfels, you burnt marshmallow. The scout's integrity reading said this piece of Brittle Hollow was as stable as any, but who knows? If the fuel's still around, you're free to use it. If not, well, wherever you're reading this note, I'm sure you've got bigger problems. Fantastic. Okay, put this down. Right, hanging sinking below. And this is where I was like, hey, we got a projection planet thingy, but no stone. Ah, yeah, Ember Twin, not Ash Twin. We are looking at something. Some cactus, big power pole. That stopped. There it goes. Oh, look at all the little bits of lava. Brittle Hollow. Jeez. All right. Whoa, I'm all shiny. Oh, that's because I'm being projected. Oh, I'm like one of the things that come out of the pool. Oh, gosh. Cactuses everywhere. Yeah, look, the pool comes out as well. I never realized that you turn into one of those pool... Like if you were on this planet, you would see like a monochromatic pool version of me come out. Oh, I can actually detach. How far can I detach? Got it. Got it. Got it. Thank you. Raimi and I reviewed the records you sent, Poke, and they appear to show Nomai are arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before departing from the Whitehall Station. I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Clary and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the result is the same every time someone warps. The interval is incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second. Do you suppose our instruments can't accurately measure time to such a small degree? Well, that is a good hypothesis. As I've already told Raimi, these measurements can't be accurate. How can a Nomai arrive on Brittle Hollow before he or she ever stepped onto the teleporter? The implications are absurd. Poke, as Pi is confident the reading is inaccurate, she's kindly helping me attempt to recreate this phenomenon at the High Energy Lab. We're designing an experiment to take more data. An update. Poke, the High Energy Lab is on the canyon on Ember Twin's equator. Come here at once. You need to see this. Okay. Poke says, I don't disagree. It would mean I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We would have to reconsider all of our beliefs about the nature of time. Yes, I hope so too. Yep. Alright, that's definitely a surface integrity 0. What are we talking to? 100, okay. So High Energy Lab, definitely a thread to follow. For right now, let's see if we can get anything more from the Hanging City before the sun does the sun thing. And somewhere around here is the quick way back to the Hanging City. Up there, I think. Yeah, I think at the very top of this. That's what we found. There. Gotcha. Meltwater District. Why did it take so long to fall? I thought it was going to just shoot down faster than I did. Alright. Let's see. This is where we found all the potential solutions to the puzzle of the Ashman Project needing a powerful warp core. Either get it from the vessel or create their own. Okay, Meltwater District. Think of this one. No, okay. Oh. Okay, that's one level done. Let's go down to the school district, which is that up or is it down? Down. That's 3 up there. Oh. Yes, that's right. Gravity. So now we're in level 1, the school district. We can learn some Nomai school lessons. Kind of like in Mist Rivian when you learn the alphabet from a school. So the school's lessons on the wall. This is all the school district. I heard warping. Is that the music? Or is there warping? More bento boxes. Sadness. Everything is falling. Perils of Brittle Hollow's exploration. You can go up. There's ghost matter. Okay. So the ghost matter was down there. Return, please. Oh, I'm snapshot mode. Okay. Oh, goodness. Scary. Oh, photo mode. Okay, we're good here. Sadness. Okay. Oh, I might as well turn that on to go up. Scroll. Handy. Maybe this will take me to some place where I can read a scroll. Okay, I think there's ghost matter near. Look, that's a little model of a Nomai shuttle. I kind of like it. I think there's ghost matter nearby. This looks like a classroom. Here we go. Oh, it's kid writing again. Lamy, explanation of festivals. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance too, like Anona's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Oh, Anona invented the warp core. Wow. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. A single festival could last a long, long time. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go too. Felix, don't forget festivals happen every 10 years. Was Felix the teacher, or maybe just a special guest lecturer for festivals? What do we have here? More kid writing. Ilex, why we should build a new vessel. Each Nomai clan explores the universe in its own vessel. The vessel is the heart of every clan. It is unusual for Nomai to remain in one place for so long. Nomai are wanderers and have no permanent home. If we built a new vessel, we could return to our adventurous way of life. Imagine all the new places we could go. Our clan wouldn't be stuck here in this star system. We could even meet with other Nomai and learn from them like Kolia says we used to do. It probably wouldn't be hard to get parts if we stopped building other new things and if we broke down other structures like the towers on Ash Twin for parts. We might have to build a smaller vessel for now, even though vessels are normally large. But we could make it bigger later once we reach planets with more resources. It would also help if we stopped building so many things to search for the Eye of the Universe. I asked Yarrow, and he says we could use lots of resources on the Ash Twin project. We could even have a warp core for jumping long distances like vessels have. Oak tells me she plans to make a very advanced warp core for a different project. I'm sure she could connect it to the vessel for travel, because Poke is smart. That's right, Poke is smart. Poke very much wanted to make a model. Oh, another scroll. Festivals, vessel, not all the Nomai wanted to stay here. Solanum, formation of the universe. Solanum was the one making the Quantum Moon pilgrimage. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know, is everything used to be very hot and very dense, tightly packed together. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and the life they support will all die. That's scary to think about, even though Kanoi tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes. But it will happen in someone else's someday. That's true. So this is another one of their riding walls. So this one is a scroll slot. I thought the one that I found on Timber Hearth just had writing on it. I wonder when they choose to write on the walls directly versus writing on a scroll. Another model of the shuttle. Or a shuttle. Wow. Railings. Maybe there used to be railings. There's clearly railings here, although they're not very tall railings. That's the elevator. I'm going to call it the elevator, though I know it's a gravity walkway. Oh, this music. There's the top of the, what you call it, black hole research forge thing. Okay. How do I get back to the not elevator? Oh, there we go. Bridge is coming apart. Don't boost. We're not actually on gravity. Meltwater District. And now level 3, which is... I forget. And there's no ideogram. 4 was... Or the other one was the Black Hole Research Lab. What was 3? Sadness? No, really, what was 3? Eye Shrine District. Oh gosh, the Eye Shrine, yeah. That's gotta get some lore. I hear some music. Well, I think that's about it for this session then. At least plan our route through the... Oh, is that a bed? With a little bed under it? A little model that you sleep with. No, my shuttle. Beds. Staff. I no longer believe, as I did in a child on Ember Twin, that the eye of the universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us. But it may not want to be found either. In fact, the eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that. Circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the eye in some way is wishful thinking. The eye might have called out to any sentient species. Or it might not have been thawing out at all. And my ancestor showed the ice sheet holes in a great new meaning. That wouldn't be so bad. Very wise. Back through the memories. So that's like a whole bunch of the log column things. Cool. All right. So we've started our exploration of Hanging City. Oh, I am in the kettle. Let's cook over here. Looking nice. Next time, the Eye Shrine District is definitely a place to hit, and the Black Hole Forge. And then after that, the High Energy Lab is definitely an intriguing next step to explore. And we can find the anglerfish fossil. Anglerfish fossil cave, I think they said there was. On Ember or Ash Twin, I forget which. That'll be good. But next time, Eye Shrine District in the Hanging City. And that'll be great. As always, thanks a lot for watching. Bye.